Okay, second group. This is a scary one for Ian and I. The group on making the Planet Whale racing system is more effective. Come on down, folks. Come onto the stage. Okay, so I'm just going to talk through what we discussed about the rating system while my esteemed colleagues over there get themselves organised in some background. And that kind of gets me out of the acting, which is good. We're looking at the Planet Whale system, and a lot of the issues that a lot of the partners had was that it's actually very difficult to get someone to review you on there. And because it's quite a hard process, you have to sign up, and it's quite an extensive review. But in a way that's good, because that stops people from necessarily using it falsely. So how do we get around that? We need to make it easier, but we need to make sure we can assess who's reviewing. And what we came up with was using Facebook profiles. So you sign up to the review system through your Facebook profile, because then you instantly know who that person is. Or if someone creates a false Facebook profile to do a fake review, then they don't have any friends, so it's very easy to assess fake reviews through that. And TripAdvisor used that a bit, and you could use Twitter profiles or Facebook profiles, so that's what we thought. But we thought this review system, because it's very tricky, because we're all running very different operations. So if you've got a liveaboard, you've got a captive audience for a week. So it's easy to get them around your way of thinking and to encourage them to review you. Whereas if you have people for 3 hours, it's very different. Or if we have 12 people for 3 hours on our boat, we can give them a lot of time. Whereas someone who has 300 people for 3 hours, it's very hard to please 300 people. And you might have 95% of the people on that boat had a fantastic time, and the 5% who are seasick give you a bad review over something that you've got no control over. And they might get seasick by going in the bath. So there's issues there. So we thought that the review system had to sit underneath an accreditation system that was, so you had people who know what they're looking at, and who understand whale watching, going out and officially rating these businesses. And so then you have that sitting at the top, and you have your reviews underneath, and if the reviews don't match that, then the customer can make a comment on that, or make a choice based on that. So if someone's got a poor rating from an official rater, loads of really good reviews, then something's not right there. Okay, so that's what we came up with. What we've come up with is the role play. They're looking at me and they're worried, because I don't think they got a role play. We did discuss Nick doing an Irish jig. I don't think he'll do that. So you have to come in really close on the carpet for those doing it.
Well, hello passengers, and welcome back to Boston. We're just about to tie up those lines, so make sure you handle your belongings and all your cameras. Make sure you don't leave anything on the boat. But had a wonderful time at Ansell Aggie Bay, Freightlets at Nile all day long. Hope you can get to meet that reach. And if you like today's trip, please review us. You get on Facebook, sign on to Planet Whale, and tell us what you think about us. We really appreciate that.
That was the worst trip I've ever been on in my life. I would never, ever go on a whale. Again, and I'm telling all my friends the same. That was the worst thing I've ever done. And why didn't you tell me it was going to be so rough?
Tell me, if we give you a really good review, will you give us a free trip next time?
Unfortunately, we can't do that on Planet Whale, but we do appreciate your feedback, good or bad.
So, actually, I've been to the Planet Whale website and I wanted to give a review, but the process of signing on is just so complicated. You have to provide all these details, and I really can't be bothered. It's just too difficult.
Well, it's very easy. You can go on Facebook and easily click onto our link, and you've already kind of half signed up since you're on Facebook, so you can do it that way.
I'm getting right on my phone. I'm going to do it right now. As soon as I get all this puke off my skin.
I had a great time, but I don't think I have the time to do a review, so I'm just not going to. But I had a great time. I thought it was really responsible whale watching. I don't know. I don't have my phone. I don't have time, but.
Yeah.